Hello everybody, welcome back. Um, right now, I'm waiting on the game to load up a world before we jump on into it. Let's switch over. Why not? Let's transition this screen. Yep. Let's do that. I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't think you can. So let's transition back and back forwards. Right now, I think something's up with the game. I think it might be having some issues. So I'm gonna restart ARK. Restarting ARK. Since last stream, I've made some changes. Yes, I have. For one, I decided that it was going to be just a lot of work, more work than it was worth for me to set my tame speeds and stuff. So I just set back to default. I had the game booted up a little earlier, so we may see some more progress on our tame since then. I was just testing out the tame speeds and stuff. I know last time we were also recommended a mod to us that I have put in. Here we go. I will transition now since ARK is working again. There we go. So right now we've got we were recommended Gaia. It's down here at the where is it? I just had it. Gaia. And there were some other mods along with Gaia that I saw related to Gaia, like Gaia beacons, and I'm pretty sure there was one other for like Gaia wyverns. Yeah, right there. So we've got those three in here. At least they should be in here. Let's see. Yeah. It didn't really say where they had to be in the load order, so I'm not too sure if they're going to work or not. We'll just try that out. Let's get that world loading up. And we'll see where this goes. So for now, this is gonna take a while. I had the game loading up before stream, and I think it crashed, and I just decided to start stream anyways. But I definitely want to try and get the world loading up before we start playing. I think that would really help stuff transition smoother, but for now I'm fine with it. So yeah. There was a lot of other mods in with Gaia that I could have put in, but you know, I don't really know 100%. Feel like they may just be game breaking, like more game breaking than we have already. So it was stuff like some kind of like dodos that would like explode, I think. Yeah. And there were some like creatures that would only target mounted riders, or at least only target mounts. And that sounds like it would definitely be challenging, more challenging than I'd like to deal with, to be honest. If I was doing like an entire, like a just Gaia as a run, then I'd probably put it in just because that seems fun. It seems like it could be cool, but I think it would only be cool for use with Gaia. So right now, game's taking a long time to load up. I think it's mostly got to do with the mods that we've got. I've noticed that it also takes a while for if I've got some kind of streaming or recording software running at the same time. That just takes a lot of time. So it's not really a problem. It's just kind of a tad annoying. I was looking at a lot of the stuff that Gaia adds in, um, and it adds in definitely a lot of stuff. And it was like, so if I pull up Gaia's workshop page right now, um, I'll read off some of that for you. Gaia. If I could spell Gaia, that would help. There we go. There we go. So, Gaia adds in like a lot of stuff. We're talking like over 200 dinos across 18 tiers, like 32 structures, 275 items or resources and equipment. And they say that they have a lot more planned. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out Gaia and some of the stuff that it offers and adds in. I haven't tweaked with anything really too much, so we should be able to see changes at least fairly quickly. And I have a feeling that the game's trying to load up Gaia, and that's what's taking so long. So, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I tend to think that it's like Minecraft rules. The longer it takes, the more stuff you have activated. So I may want to take a good look at some of the stuff that we've got in to just kind of like see what I deem necessary and important. I'm not 100% sure really what I would take out right now. Probably some stuff that's only like server side, because it may not necessarily be very important, but I'm not overly sure. I'll need to take a good look at the list, because it's definitely taking a very long time to load up as it is. I'm not quite sure exactly if we'll keep Gaia. I know that I want to try it out, so I figured I should at least try it out with stream. I don't know if it's going to like completely set me up with like almost a new world, or if it's going to keep a lot of the data from the Ragnarock world that we've got going. And if this is going to be how loading is going to be for the game now, then I will definitely be loading up the game before we start stream, just because it's no fun waiting here for hours. Okay, so it's loading up now. I'm not sure how long that was, but I guarantee it was longer than I want to spend waiting for the game to load, and I have a feeling longer than you guys would want to sit here watching a screen for me, with me, sorry. But let me see. While this is still loading, let me just kind of like keep scanning Gaia. Let's see. They add in a better canteen type thing, which stores like 10 times the water, they say. There's like a magical water well that you don't need a vein anyplace. I bumped my mic. So you don't need a water vein anyplace. I think that that's kind of cool. I know wells in real life. My house has a well, so like wells in real life, they don't really need water sources really, or like veins. They can just kind of like reach down into the ground. But so long as you have some sort of water down there, and then it'll work for the most part. but there are. I understand like how it works in the game, but like it's just kind of it's a tad ridiculous. Okay, so right now, I don't hear music, which means it's probably loaded up. Yes, it has, and I've been looking at Gaia this whole time. Okay, so this is our Pteranodon that we've got taming. It may be a bit farther along than it was last time we were here. That's just because I had taming, not taming. I had the game up earlier so that I could test to see if the taming speeds were working faster. And they definitely are. But I want to put in some more narcotics right now. I didn't really do anything. I just kind of like hopped on for a minute or two earlier just to see if it was taming faster, or at least eating faster, and I'm pretty sure that it is. It's not exactly the easiest to tell, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I mean, so long as we stay above 90%, and looking at this now, there's no way that we won't stay above 90. Let's just kill this dodo so that we can chuck it in him. Her. Yep. The dodo can run right through it, but I can't. It's kind of weird. Not too sure how I feel about that, especially with all the trouble that it gave us last stream. Okay. Oh, there we go. It has tamed. Not too sure what we should name it. Let's see. It's a girl. Let's try and come up with a girl name. Petra. Petra. Yep. Why not? Let's capitalize P. Petra. There we go. Let's just give this a bit of food. We'll take that. So now we need to make a saddle for that. 403. Oh, really like those numbers. These are pretty good numbers as far as Pteranodons go. I mean, that weight in particular. I like that. It's got a decent amount of food and water. 200, it's better than... I'm looking at me! I didn't even notice. Yeah, that looks so much better. That looks so much better. I was definitely confused. That weight looks more accurate. The health is better. What is going... Oh, it's following me. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Land. Now. It's just gonna keep going. There we go. It's landed. Okay. Let me put in that in there. Let's put the meat in here. Boop. And let me see. I know that we are gonna need keratin. We're gonna need a lot of keratin. Let me put that in there. Let's craft up gunpowder. So let's go get some keratin for that saddle. Let's go get keratin. I'm not too sure where turtles are right now. I know no matter what, it's going to be a pain to get it. I know we can use... It takes keratin or chitin. I'm going to look up how to pronounce that, actually, because I still don't know, even now. Chitin. Chitin?
Chitin.
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 Chitin. I've been pronouncing it wrong since ARK came out. Learn something new every day. Chitin. chitin. Mm-hmm. Keratin. Chitin and keratin. Chitin and keratin. There's a turtle. A turtle. Delightful. Jesus! Pego! It came out of nowhere. And it took my meat! Give me that back! Ah. Evil. Evil creatures. Give me that back. Chop that up. Ugh. Pegos are some of the worst things to be put in the game. But I like them way more than Ichthyornis. Just because you can actually get what was taken back from a peg. What? Another one! This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why are there so many on beaches? Give me that. Give me that. Gimme. Let's clip that and chop that up. Oh my god! That's 3! I'm raging war against Pegos now. Put that on. Ugh. Where's the next one? Ugh. Somebody just said chat was missing? That's weird. Hang on, let me pause this. Let's do FY chat is missing. Okay. Let me check something. Let me see. Let me pull that up. Do you have... Let me see. Let me pull that up. Do you have the little chat box pulled out? Do you have the little... Because that may be part of your issue. I don't know if you have that out or not. I know I tend to like collapse it in Twitch. But that may just be me. We just shot a lot of arrows into this thing. I think arrows is going to be the way to go. It's not like we don't have enough. I mean, we made like 500 or something. So we can definitely unload 500 in this. What is this? 90. Level 90, so then it shouldn't be very... What is that? What is that in the background there? Is that a Rex? Where did a Rex come from? Where did the Rex come from? How has it always been here? Have I just not noticed it? Or did that like just spawn? Let me try and... I don't know if we picked any of those arrows up, but let's just chop this guy up. We're gonna need to go get more keratin, but... So let me... Yeah, that's definitely a Rex. When did it get here? That is absurd. Let me... Pew. 95. Stuck in the trees. Level 260. I don't want to deal with that, but I'm gonna need to. I wonder if we can... and there's a tiger. If we can go get a go get another turtle. If we can go get another turtle, then we may be able to just take care of that Rex and that tiger or saber-tooth with our bird that we just got. I'd like that. But we need to find a turtle, and that's going to be the hard part. I just tried to jump over that rock and absolutely failed. What is that? I don't want to deal with losing my food again. Let's see. There's a trike. We could get some from that, but I don't want to deal with it because then 7 more will come out of nowhere just to take care of it. There's a stego. Not a stego. Bronto. Is it bloody or is that just the color? I think it's just the color, but... I'm not seeing many turtles. Usually they're all over the place. I think I was talking about this last time that I went turtle hunting too, but it is crazy. Turtles are everywhere until when you need one. There's one over there, but they're just everywhere except for when you need them. It's kind of ARK in general, though. What is that? It's a 290. We can... Yeah, let's kill it. Tad... You know, I don't want to waste the arrows on a 290, but it's definitely going to be much more... It's going to be much more worth it to just kill it with the arrows because it's going to take... Because each arrow does 95, and I believe the sword does only like 70 something. Let's see. 72. So the arrows definitely do more. So either we're going to... So we'd end up using more duration on the sword, but we're going to be using more arrows in the long run. So if we can... So I think I want to just use the arrows. Jesus. That compy is attacking that. That works very well for us. What level is that compy? It's like 300. That's... Is that compy going to kill the turtle? Is the compy going to kill the turtle? Let's just watch this. I want to see which one is going to win. This is very... I mean, it's damage that we don't need to do. Arrows that we don't need to waste. Oh, it killed the compy. I'm not upset with that at all. That's just kind of amusing. It definitely did damage, though. At least a little. Which I'm okay with. Perfectly okay with that. I haven't seen any more messages pop up on Steam, so I'm going to assume that the chat either is working now, or you just have chosen not to complain about it. Yep. Jesus, lag. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to spend too much time talking right now, because I don't really have much to talk about. I mean, all we're doing is killing a turtle. Hey Ben, welcome back. Nice to see you. Right now we're trying to collect chitin, keratin, whichever, for the Pteranodon that we just tamed. I don't know if anybody was here for the beginning of the stream, or if anybody missed it, I tweaked some settings. I looked into Gaia. We have Gaia on right now, and I tweaked some settings. I set the food drain back down to normal, to standard, just because I wasn't gonna wait another 40 minutes for that bird to tame. That'd be dumb. So now we're just killing the turtle for keratin. I think that's what comes from turtles. I always forget which comes from what. I haven't really played around with Gaia yet. I definitely looked at it, and it looks like it would be awesome. It's in right now, but we haven't encountered any content from it yet. So when we stumble upon something, if we stumble upon something, I'm not sure where it should go in the load order, but so maybe it's in the wrong spot right now, but I'll look into that after this stream if we don't find anything from Gaia. But it adds in like a lot of content that I'm definitely looking forward to playing around with. I also put in 2 other mods that go with Gaia, the Gaia drops and the wyverns. As far as settings that we've changed, as I was saying, I just changed the food drain, set it back to normal, so that at the beginning of the stream we were able to finish taming that bird that we tamed earlier, that we started last stream. So we've got that. But right now, not much is going on. Were you able to find a server? I know you were looking for a server last time. You found one? Nice. Nice. Much luck to you there. You got a tribe mate? That's cool. Did you start a tribe or did you join one? Two fire wyverns. Oh. Oh boy. You started one. Alright. Cool, cool. 2 fire wyverns though? Already? That is impressive. Have you just like not slept? Really, you only joined about 2 hours ago. Okay. Well, you're making great progress. If you've already got a tribe going, that's pretty great. Where's that bird? It's right down there. If you already got a tribe going, that's pretty great. It's farther than I ever got on a server though. So you're really good at ARK. Yeah, I'm surprisingly mediocre at ARK. So if you can say you're good at ARK, that's great. I don't quite know what we need for Trinidad Settle. Let's see. More keratin and hide. Okay. Okay. Wait, what do we have? Fiber. Okay. So we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. What map is your server? Like that. Let's take some. Ragnarock, yeah. Yeah. I used to play on a server a little bit ago when I was getting back into ARK. That was Valguero. Both of the they're probably both my favorite maps. Ragnarock and Valguero. They're like pretty tied for that favorite map spot. Where's that Rex? Where's that Rex? And our crossbow is broken. There, that's not great. I don't know where that Rex came from, but it's here now, and I am so not happy about that. It's gonna be pretty rough to deal with that, especially right now. It's not gonna be the worst thing ever, but still, I don't want to. So, we may be able to take it out pretty easily with the bird. Your wyvern has blue flares and a gray body. Those are some great colors for wyverns. I've always found that like wyverns tend to have like really awesome coloring. Red with a gray body. Yeah. You said that they were fire wyverns? I feel like red and gray would kind of be like a standard color for them, but I'm not too sure. I've actually like never made it to a point where I've tamed wyverns. I always tend to give up on ARK before then. Like, I don't plan to now though. I'm definitely not going to. But like on the server, I never made it to. Got wiped before I could, and at that point, just kind of like, I don't wanna start again. So I didn't. They're both male. Ugh. You hate to see it, but it happens. It happens. You gotta go get a female now. That's. You got eggs from the nest. Yeah. Yeah. That's like the only way to tame them, right? I'm pretty sure there's like a good number of dinosaurs in ARK that are like that. I didn't fix the crossbow again. Yeah, you can only hatch them from the eggs, I think. And egg hatching can be a bit of a pain. I'm pretty sure like the standard times for waiting for the eggs to like incubate or something is like insane. I think I've seen videos or like recommended to me about people just wasting like days waiting for them to hatch or something. That's just absurd. It's absolutely crazy. Let's see. We don't have any wood. I just used all of it in there. I'm gonna snag some. Like I said, I've never made it to a point where I could get wyverns, so I don't really know. I don't know what goes into hatching them, or how long you need to wait for them to hatch or something. So I'm not too sure, but I know that there's like a good number of. Yours was 22 minutes. Wow, he's probably got some. Whatever server you're on may have some like boosted stats or whatever for hatch rates or whatever. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure like on the official servers it's like some insane time. I don't know. Drop the wood in there, drop that in there. Let's fix it up though. Where is it? Where's it gone? Oh, it's right there. But still. Yep. You know what? It would actually probably be pretty easy to kill that thing if we didn't need to worry about running out of arrows. So what I may do is I may just craft up a spear. Let me see. Where's the spears? Right there. Because these spears we don't need to worry about running out. Yours was low when you got it. Okay. Let's see. What should I put my points into? Maybe into weight. We've got 2 points, so it'll bring our weight up to 900. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. It's not like we're really going to be moving a whole lot of metal right now, but still, I'd like to have a fairly high weight when we need to. Or we could just pump into health. It'd bring us up to like 350 or something. Yeah. Yep. 325. I forget. Right, my health is set to up by like 0.25 or 125 or something. Let's make this flint and wood. How much flint do we need? 2. Flint and wood. I'm transferring seeds. That is not at all what I wanted. What are we low on? 1 more wood. There we go. Yeah, griffins. Griffins are fantastic. They're like, they were way better when they came out, but even still, they're pretty good as far as flyers go. I know that they used to be like really, really amazing when they came out, but still they're cool. Just like how they look and stuff is just cool. So, I've never tamed a griffin either. Like I said, I always give up on ARK. Like, something like horrific happens, and it's just kind of like, nope, I'm done. Like, if I didn't give up, I'd flip a table. And I never want to get to that point, so. But right now, stuff is going well. Even when we were dying, like, every 5 minutes on the first stream, it was like, I don't want to give up. I've already suffered so much. But I'm not sure if you can tame griffins like RGs. I feel like you would be able to. I mean, with like even with the same kind of trap, I guess. I mean, griffins are just like, they're a little bigger than RGs, I think. I don't know. But I know that they spawn in several places on Ragnarock. So they should be easy to find, especially if you're using like spawn maps. On like the wiki, they have like a bunch of spawn maps. It's just Hail Mary. They've got a bunch of spawn maps, so you can like figure out. So like if you need like anything, you can just look up where they spawn. I've definitely done that with a bunch of stuff. Like when I was on the Valguero server, I had no idea where dung beetles spawn, so I just kind of looked it up, and it made it so much easier to go get him, which is fantastic. And here he comes. Fortunately, Rexes have such a slow turn, and they're fairly slow for what they are. So they're pretty easy to kill if you know what you're doing, at least, or at least have an idea. But the hard part is always like surviving long enough. You need to like survive like a few hits from them in order for it to be worth it. If I can aim, that'd be fantastic. There we go. There's one. See, this is really the only instance where these infinite spears are kind of overpowered. It's just kind of... You can kill a Rex with them, like, pretty easily. And it's just kind of like... Yeah, I can just sit here and just kind of, like, throw them at him without worrying about anything, really. I kind of feel bad about it, but at the same time, like, why is he here? You know? It's pretty crazy. pick that up for the farm. Why not? I haven't really done anything with the farm since the last stream. I expanded it a little bit last stream, so. But because this is a single player, everything, and because everything stops when I get off, everything should still be as we left it. It's kind of like the one downside to single players is that stuff can't grow while you're offline, so it's just a tad obnoxious. But I mean, at the same time, I'm not worried about it at all, because it's not like we're gonna be offline enough to make it really worth it. We're gonna be online a lot, especially since stuff is still gonna take time. I probably could tame this guy. It wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I don't really want to, because I don't have enough narcotics. I definitely don't have enough narcotics. Puganita? Is it a good mod? Okay. I'll look into that. Puganita. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It kind of looks right. I don't know. Lots of dinos? Okay. I'll look into it. For sure. Though, I should say that this definitely took a long time to load up the world. Probably because I put Gaia in, but Pugnita. Pugnita. Okay. Pugnita. That's definitely okay. Okay. I think this Rex's level was like fairly high. I think it was like 190 or something. Might have been 290. I always forget, and since I don't have any access to Crystal right now, it's pronounced Pugnacia. Pugnacia. Okay. Okay. Definitely would not have gotten that from the spelling, but okay. Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. Where's it going? Oh, it's running. That's either really good or really bad. Pugnacia. I can't get over that. That's such a crazy pronunciation for how it's spelled. I mean, it's not really like crazy, but it's just kind of unexpected. Jesus. Wow, that Rex did surprisingly... Nope! Okay. I was so... Pugnacia. Pugnacia. Man, stuff is just... this is getting crazy. There's definitely no way I would figure out these pronunciations. Pugnacia. Okay. How do you figure out how it's pronounced? That's what I want to know right now. How do you know it's pronounced that way? Okay. Where's it going? Is it over here? I don't see it. We're low on water right now, so that's a bit obnoxious. YouTuber and Google Translator. Yep, yeah. That's fair. That's definitely fair. I think it's low. Because if it's running... Yeah, I always forget about Google Translate that it has that voice to not voice to text, but text to speech. I always forget that it's got that in there. So it's very easy to just kind of like look at something and just kind of like try and pronounce it, but always be wrong. It's definitely something that I should remember more often than I do. Maybe that way I wouldn't be butchering words and people's names, but still. Is it coming up here? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Did it get me? I have no idea if it hit me. This guy is tall. Rex is all this tall. They must have always been this tall. If it's running that way, I may be able to jump down and get some water and make it back up here before it gets me. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna drown. Well, that's not good. Why did I fall unconscious? I didn't even see anything. Oh no, the Rex is here. It's gonna kill me. Yep. It's a 260 Rex? Okay. Okay, well that definitely made this a lot more interesting. This is gonna be a lot harder to deal with now. Especially since I may be able to run back and... Oh no. Okay. Okay, I was terrified that it was the Rex, but no, it's just a Bronto. Okay. Let's run back. What is flashing? There's like a flashing purple on my screen. I think that's probably why I didn't die. That's probably why it didn't die. Maybe. Maybe. It's definitely over there. It's at my body. If it can come this way a bit, or if we can like go that way and swim around, but it'll still get me, or it's still aggro on me. I'll try and... I can definitely make it back up to the spot where our foundation's at, but I don't know if I've got the resources right now for another spear, because it should definitely be at least kind of close to dying from how many spears we put in it. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, but then again, it's a 260, so it could be only like a third of the way down or something. So either way, it's kind of I don't know. And we're still nowhere near close to making a saddle for that. Okay, let's just make another spear. I gotta figure out how to make it so those don't end up in my inventory every time I die. But I'm not like too crazy worried about it, since it's pretty easy to just drop them, but still. Let's drop that and that. And let's make a spear. Let's make a primitive melee. What do I need? Flint. Did I not? I must not have transferred all the flint. Doesn't matter. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Let's get some steak, just because I want to have that. And I think... Let's see. Oh. That was close. I almost just jumped right off of the whole cliff. I always forget that that pathway doesn't lead down, so you've got to go up to go down. It's like a parking garage. I keep giving myself heart attacks almost jumping off of the cliff. And I really should stop just running over to the edge. That's how I'm gonna die. But it's just kind of like I always want to like check up on stuff like where is the Rex right now. Okay, so the Rex is over in the water. I really should learn by now. Like, I have died very, very often. Very often? That doesn't sound right. But I've died a lot just running off of the ledges and stuff. And it's definitely crazy. Let's see. I might have fallen unconscious from being so low on water for so long. That may have done it. Where's the... I mean, I know where it is, but like, I can't hit it. If I could aim. I'm usually pretty good with spears, but it's... I think that aiming in ARK is some of the most absurd craziness. It's just... either the aiming is off or like the creatures are just moving fast enough to the point where like wherever you're aiming doesn't matter, you're not going to hit it. I mean, partially it's because like the spears, as far as I know, they're actual like objects, so they actually have like trajectory and stuff. And so instead of like with most shooter games, it's usually just like a line, just like a straight shot. Either it's gonna hit or it's not gonna hit, and that's that. But at least with the spears, you can actually like see the projectile moving, so you can get some time on it. I used to play Fallout. I used to stream Fallout, and like Fallout 76 when it came out on Xbox, and that was definitely like a thing that you like pick up on, is that it just kind of happens, you know? You just shoot and it goes, and that's that. But with this, with actual projectiles, it makes it a bit hard to aim and stuff. But you get used to it after a little while. I don't know if that's just me complaining, but it's something that I've noticed at least like a little. Tame it. Use trank spears. Trank spears, and tame it. Do trank spears exist? Is that a thing? I don't think I have access to trank spears right now. But let me just look that up. Trank in the Gaia mod? In Gaia. Oh, so we do have Gaia and it's working because stuff from Gaia right there. Hey, Gaia, Greater Stone Trank Arrow, mediocre. We may not have access to it yet. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bola, like a trank bola. Oh yeah, right there. Divine Soul, Dreadful Soul. Dog, I don't even know what any of this is. That's kind of like a cool idea, a trank bola, so you can start tranking like immediately. But like, I don't know what any of that Divine Soul stuff is. Oh man, I need to look into Gaia more. It's already nighttime. Jesus, that was fast. Kill them dinos. Yep. Where is it though? I didn't gamma up this time. I don't know if you guys... Can you see well? Is that... Or should I gamma up right now? Because, like, I can kind of see the outline right there, so I know where to aim, but, like, I don't know if you think that... Do you think I should gamma up right now, or not? Gamma up? Okay. Gamma... Let's set to, like, 4. How's that? Is that, like, good enough? Bright enough? too bright, let me know. Just right. Okay. All right. This is gonna take a while. It already has taken a while, but still. I really want to take care of this now. I've got a lot of metal right there in that body bag. I don't wanna lose that. If I don't need to, I won't go make more. So if I can kill this, that would be pretty good. And we'll get some prime from it. I don't think that we're gonna have it long enough to tame anything, since we don't... I threw that right into the ground. Yep. I don't think we're gonna have the prime long enough to tame anything. I may make a oh, what's it called? The little boxy thing that makes stuff last longer. Preserving bin. That's what it's called. I may make one of those. I don't think that we have a whole lot of spark powder though, so we'll need to make more spark powder. But I want to have the prime, because no matter what, we're gonna end up taming stuff at least, if not like soon, then like fairly soon. So we'll definitely need to have stuff last longer. So we may we're definitely gonna want one of those. What does it mean by wants care on wyverns? I'm not overly sure. I think it means that you need to do something with it. It's from like the imprinting stuff when they're juvenile. Either it may need milk, or probably not. That would be that it's hungry. I know that there's like a bunch of stuff that they need, like 4.4 mins. I know that they usually have like they're hungry, or they want to cuddle or something, but I'm totally forgetting what wants care means. You may need to like look that up. There's probably like YouTube videos and stuff that you can, that'll just tell you what you need to do pretty easily. Like I said, I've never gotten to the point where I'm hatching and breeding stuff, but if I were at that point and I were knowing, I definitely don't have milk and you're not knocking at a wyvern. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of an issue. Like I said, I'm not too sure what it means by wants care, but I know that it would usually say like hungry if it wants food, so you shouldn't need to worry about milk, at least right now. It's definitely an undertaking. I've seen some videos, people doing it, like knocking out wyverns and stuff for milk, and it's such a hassle to do, but so if you're on Ragnarock, and if you don't, so it's going to be a hassle no matter what to knock out a wyvern, but I know that there are like traps and stuff that you can set up, at least to knock out the wyverns and then kill them. But I don't know. I'm not even 100% sure where wyverns spawn on the Ragnarock map. I haven't even like explored all of it. So if I pull up my map right now, it's already bigger than me, and it has when I said I had 2 wyverns. It's already bigger than you. That means that you've definitely got some boosted speed on the growth, or the I'm totally forgetting what it's called. It's not like incubation. It's like adolescence time or whatever, but like in the server settings they'll have it boosted, but it takes less time for them to grow up, but you need to be there like the whole time for it to work. It's 33% mature. Yeah, it's definitely growing very, very fast, which, it's not a bad thing if it grows that fast. It's just kind of a tad obnoxious because you need to be there for the whole time, especially if you want any form of, what's it called? Imprint stats. So you need to be there like the whole time, and you need to be like ready for everything. If you want. There we go. It's finally dead. That took forever, but I think it's like the imprint stats change for how well you do. Yours 95 and your tribe mates is 150. Those are some pretty good levels for wyverns. Even if you're just starting out, it's better than nothing. And your server probably doesn't have a higher difficulty. Let's access the inventory. What's it got? It's not much. Let's take some of that stuff. I don't need it, but I still want it. Let's take the arms. Let's take the berries too. Why not? Your server probably doesn't have a higher difficulty. So right now in my single player, I've got a difficulty of 10, which is why stuff spawns at level 300. Like naturally, and that's just absolutely bonkers. And so yours is probably set to like the standard for ARK, which is like I think it's like 1 or something, or maybe 5, depending on if it's not an official server. I think it really depends on a bunch of stuff, but the difficulty of 10 gives like a higher level, and the difficulty changes the level of dinos and the quality of loot drops. So like I'm probably gonna find better loot in my drops than you are, just because that's how that works. I'm gonna throw all of these out. But so that would be why, if you're trying to, so if at some point you decide you want higher levels, the only way you're gonna get something higher really would be to breed, and just get like some crazy numbers on those. I don't want that. But it's, there's a bunch of different kinds of servers out there. Some of I've seen a lot of them tend to have somewhere around standard. I used to play on one which had a difficulty of 5, which meant because it wasn't standard, it would have like the 150 cap. I should look up Mr. Meal. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Gonna pronounce it wrong. Gaia mod, YouTube. Yeah, I'll definitely look it up. If it can give me some tips or just a general direction on how to that, I'll definitely look that up. Thanks for recommending that. Jesus. Pego. Again. I don't know if you were here for it, Ben, but we we were attacked by like 3 Pegos in a row. Every time I killed it and got my stuff back, another one would just come along. It was absolutely insane. Another one! No! Where? There's 2. Ugh. Give me that. It stole my narcotics. I'm so not about that. Where's the other one? Did it steal anything? I don't know. But there it is. Come here. Well, it stole something now. Pegos are absolutely disgusting creatures. Wanted a walk. Yeah, that's kind of like a... It's fairly easy for that. I mean, I don't know if it needs... You probably just set it to like wander, I guess. Or follow. I don't know. But it's pretty... A lot of the stuff that they ask for is like fairly simple. I think like the milk is probably the most complicated one that they ask for, just because you need to actually go knock out a wyvern for the milk, and that's just, it's asking a lot. But a lot of the stuff is going to be pretty simple, just like that. Like if it wants a walk or if it wants to cuddle. Depending on how your server has their settings set up, they may just have so anyone walk with it. It's sad. It's said. Okay, walk with me. So yeah. So it just wants to follow you around for a little bit. Wants an exercise, I guess. It's like a dog, really. But depending on how your server has stuff set up, it's either going to be anyone can imprint, which that's very useful, I guess. So that you guys can like take turns. You and your tribe mate can take turns with the imprint. So you won't need to stand there like all day waiting for it to want something. You can like take turns watching it and imprinting on it. I know the server that I would play on would have that set up, but because this world is just a single player, I really don't have a reason to have that set up right now. So, you know, single player has its benefits, but it's also got its drawbacks like that. So I'm doing his, he has gone, but you're doing both, yeah. Yeah, doing both is, you know, so if at some point, I mean, it's one thing. I used to play on a server a long time ago, and we had somebody, she was trying to imprint on baby Argentavis, and she had to stay there. We had like default settings for the most part, so she had to stay there for like 3 days or something, imprinting on it, which was just crazy. Fortunately, at that time we only had 1 dino set up, but it was still just kind of like crazy. But yours has the boosted stats and stuff, which is very helpful and useful. It takes a lot of the grind out of ARK and just kind of like sitting there. That's partially why I have the custom settings on mine, is because it takes forever to just sit there and wait for stuff. Got 400 health. That's pretty good. We're gaining health at a decent rate, so even if we come into a fight right now, we'll probably be fine. Probably. The blue one is called Flareon from Pokemon, and the red one is called Ash. Yeah, those are some pretty good names. Flareon. I'm forgetting which one that is. Like, I know the name, but I'm forgetting what the Pokemon is. I know that in like Pokemon Red and Blue, they had like the legendary Pokemon or whatever they're called. Um, Eevee evolve. Right, right. It's the. Yep, I remember now. Um, but I know Pokemon like Red and Blue, they had the legendaries. Um, so that would. I don't know. If I were to have to do Pokemon themed names, I would have gone with something like that. But it's definitely. Flareon's cool. Eevee is such a like an underrated Pokemon. How it can like evolve into most of the other types, if not all of them. I forget right now. It's been a while since I really was into Pokemon. But I know a little bit. I'm not too caught up on anything really right now. Right now, I'm trying to decide on what to put my points into. I think I want to put him into stamina, and I'm not too sure. Ash for the Fire Wyvern is very cool. Yeah, Ash is cool. You know, as far as children's animes go, he was a pretty decent character. You know, yeah. I remember like back when I was in like elementary school was when like Pokemon was huge for like for me. And my mom, she would go out and like buy like the VCR tapes of Pokemon episodes, and I would just kind of like watch them at home. And that was like really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that. But it's been a while since I was into Pokemon, so I'm pretty rusty on everything, really. I'm gonna put my points into stamina. Mm-hmm. 320. It's not bad, but it's not great. Let's put those in there, that in there. We've only got one, and we have no spark powder. I'll just throw that in there. I didn't make a box fast enough for the spark powder. I need flint. I didn't make a box fast enough for the prime to last, but that's fine. I'm not upset about that at all. You know, prime isn't overly useful. I mean, it's pretty useful for you to get for taming. Like, you can get better stats and stuff, but it's... Ugh, the Ichthyornis over there just gave me a heart attack. And I've totally forgotten what I was just saying because of the Ichthyornis. Stupid Ichthyornis. I should probably go collect some medium-sized droppings. I'm gonna go do that. I've forgotten what I was saying. That's not very helpful. I always heard that like streamers saying that like remembering what you're saying is very hard, but I never really like got it until I was here doing it. Like remembering what you're saying while you're playing a game and like trying to keep a coherent conversation is like it's pretty hard for the most part. I mean, like it's not crazy hard, but it's still just kind of it requires it's something that I'm not used to right now. So if I ever like just kind of like forget what I'm saying, it's not like it's like very hard to just like remember out of nowhere. But so right now I feel like I was saying something about getting feces, but I don't remember. But I know that we definitely need more droppings. So Those are just rocks. I haven't tamed a parasaur. That was me. I'll take it. I haven't tamed a parasaur yet. I'm kind of like debating if I want to right now. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but it's kind of, there's no real point in it. I mean, it would be useful because it would be a pretty, at least steady or decent supply of droppings. So I may actually do that. That wouldn't be a bad idea, just so that we can have at least some kind of dropping supply for medium droppings, so that we wouldn't need to go running out to get droppings from just random dinos. It wouldn't be a terrible idea, and we could like stockpile it. It would also be a pretty good idea, especially right now, to pick up, craft a compost bin. That would definitely be a good play right there. So I may look into that. But there's definitely some options with making a compost bin. Like right now we've got compost bin. If I were to make a compost bin, I'd definitely go with like the S Plus compost bin, just because they're better in like every way than the default vanilla. But it wouldn't be a terrible idea to go with the AA compost bin. AA automated ARK has a lot of resource stuff. So like it's got, so if I actually, let's take a look. So if we just AA, there we go. So we start with like the workbench, which lets you craft everything. The terminal is like a storage unit that like has infinite storage almost. It reminds me a lot of like an ME system from Minecraft. If you've ever heard of that, then you know what I'm talking about. How it's just kind of like a very advanced form of storage. But so this has like almost infinite storage, but that's kind of useful. But what's really useful is the OCD vaults. They're like little, they're not really like vaults, but well, I guess they are. They like snap together and they only accept one type of item. So you can have a vault for thatch, for wood, for whatever, and it'll only accept those items. It's got the automated mortar and pestle, which is very useful. So we could like set up, so say we had our bird. If we had the mortar and pestle set up, we could like put rocks and flint into the bird, and we could have the mortar and pestle set up to automatically pull from the mortar. So the mortar and pestle would automatically pull from the bird's inventory whenever we like fly over here, and it would automatically craft something if we have it set up to craft that. So we could have it automatically set up to craft spark powder, for example, and then we could have another one which would automatically pull charcoal, or whatever it's called. I think it's charcoal. I forget. Yeah, this stuff. Charcoal. So we could have it automatically set up to craft charcoal. And so it would pull the spark powder from there. We've still got metal that needs to be cooked. Why was that off? I probably shut it off and just totally forgot. But so we could have the one mortar and pestle set up to craft spark powder, and one to craft gunpowder, and then we could have like an automated furnace, or not furnace, preserving bin set up to pull only the amount of stuff that it's going to need, only the amount of spark powder that it's going to need. So we could have it like the bin set up and it would just pull what it needs, and we could have the gunpowder set up so that no matter what, we won't the bin will have spark powder, and that would be very, very useful. I was looking for something. I'm totally forgetting what I was looking for right now. Oh, right. I just remembered. I wanted to tame a thingy. A thingy. That's not helpful. A parasaur, so that we could have a supply of droppings. That would be very useful. Let's put the rest of that meat in you, just because you like raw meat. It's got some... With the stats how they are on this guy, or girl? Girl. Guy? Girl. I totally had just a blank on what that symbol meant. So let's just put pump into weight. Because weight's what that guy is gonna... Girl. Ugh. I always say that. Weight's what that one's gonna run out of most. So let's make up spark powder. Because that's what we need, really. We're gonna need more keratin. What do we have for that? We're definitely gonna need more for the saddle. Where's that? In there. That is not where that belongs. That belongs in there. So we could have automated ARK set up, but I think I want to wait until we get an actual base going instead of just this foundation. For that, I just feel like that would be much more useful. Let's just put that in there, just to hold on to that there. So right now, right, I wanted to tame a parasaur. I keep getting distracted by just things, by going off on little tangents every now and then. So let's go tame a parasaur, because that would be a good play. Automated ARK is just a really cool mod. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to play around with it, really, Ben, just because of the... one, it's a mod, so it's not available on consoles, but I feel like a lot of servers wouldn't have it set up, just because of how it, like, sometimes it can be very game-breaking. It's not really too game-breaking, in my opinion. I just think that it's like a really cool way just to have stuff automatically set up. It's no more game-breaking than like an ME system in Minecraft. It's not really like game-breaking. It's just cool. It's just cool to have set up. So let's go get a parasaur. I forget exactly if parasaurs have boosted gathering, but I know that they can be used to gather from bushes. But if they have boosted gathering at least a little more than the players have, then that'd be cool. Though I don't have dinosaur gathering boosted in my settings, but I have player gathering boosted just a little, which is why I can get like 100 wood from trees. So, where was that parasaur from earlier? It was this way, I think. What is that? Is that a stego? That's a stego. Let's kill this compy, just because I want to, and meat. I think you can tame compies, but I don't think that it's really worth it. Especially with how like small they are. It's kind of dumb. But it may be cool if at some point, once we have an actual base set up and going, we may want to just like, I think it would be cool to like tame or at least one of every creature on ARK. That'd be really cool. I think something that I've never done, you know. But now that I'm streaming, it's kind of like I'm gonna be a lot more unwilling to just scrap everything and start over. kill this guy. Or girl. I don't really care. Let's just kill it. Because that's a parasaur. Is that a tech parasaur? No, it's just a parasaur. But it's got cool colors. With like how blue it is. It's really cool. This guy's doing like no damage. Let's kill this. What level is it? 170. So we're not going to be here. We're not going to be here as long as killing that trike. Ugh, that took so long. It was crazy. But that's what we get for killing an almost 300 trike. Yeah, definitely didn't take as long. And I really don't want to kill like an almost 300 something or other again. But we probably need to at some point or another. How much do we have now? 63. We're almost there, but I think we need like 70 something for a saddle. What level are you? 170. We can do better. We can do better. That's cool colors on that Pteranodon. What level are you? 170. Garbage. Divine? What does that mean? What does divine mean? Is that something from Gaia? Divine? That might be a creature type. I know Gaia was saying in the description that it had new creature types, but I don't know. What does divine mean? I don't know. I don't know. I think I really need to look into Gaia after this, because it may seem to be more involved than I was initially thinking. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I mean, Gaia's from what I was just seeing, Gaia looks awesome, so I don't think we can get up this way. But I definitely clearly don't know enough about it in order to play with it effectively. So I'll do some research. Do some research off stream. I'll probably start with the Let's Play that was mentioned earlier. There's parasaurs. This way. Let's get parasaurs this way. Because if we go too far that way, we're gonna run into not megatheriums. Nope. Mega. I totally had the pronunciation of them down to a pat. Now I forget. Mega. This one's only level 30, which means it'll take even less time. This guy's still doing no damage. There we go. Okay, we should have enough keratin now. Keratin, right? Keratin, yep. So now let's look at that saddle. Pteranodon. There we go. We can just make a saddle now. Let's start heading back. We'll tame a parasaur soon. Now that we've got the saddle, it'll be even easier to find one that's a decent level. There's one down there. Let's take a look at it before we run all the way back. I mean, best case scenario, it's the 300. Worst case scenario, it's not even worth our time. What is that? 190. We can do better. I say we can do better, but we haven't found a better one yet. We'll remember that. Are you the same one that I looked at earlier? Level 90. Garbage. Part of me kind of feels bad for saying that they're garbage. Like, you know. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, nah. I mean, as far as the, like, it's just a game, and they're just things in the game. So it doesn't even matter if I say they're garbage or not. But there's like a tiny bit part of me that's just kind of feels bad. It's like when your Minecraft dog dies and you're just kind of like just sad. You got attached and now equip. There we go. It's not a great saddle, but a saddle is better than no saddle, so let's throw that in there. Let's throw those in there. Let's hanging on to the rest of that. Let's fix that. Fix that. Let's throw. We ran out of wood in here. Do we have wood in the smithy? A bit. Yep. Throw that all in there. Throw these in there. Let's take 100 out and throw it in the Trinodon. That is not what I wanted to throw in. There we go. And let's drop some stuff off in here. That in there. What are we? We're hungry. Let's take that. And now, I think we'll put, yeah, keep pumping stamina until we get to like 400. That'd be fun. You gotta go. That's perfectly alright. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for chatting with me. I hope to see you soon in the next stream, maybe. $180. We can do better. $120. Nah. There's a couple tech parasaurs. That's great. Love tech parasaurs. 204 or 36. I think the 204. Can we pick up parasaurs? Nope. There's an Equus. An Equus would be plays. Equises are like some of the best maps on Ragnarok. Let's see. Pew. Oh, we didn't bolo. Here we go. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to knock it out now. It's bloody. I think we're I know we lost 2 tranks on it, but that I don't even care anymore. I want it to crap. This guy is let's whistle neutral. So if it gets attacked, maybe. Yeah. Man, it does a good amount of. But what's its health like? It should be fine by now. Whoa! It killed it. Oh, that's awesome. You stop. You know, on one hand, I'm kind of like upset that it killed the Ankley, but on the other hand, like, it's whatever. You got keratin from that. That's fine. I think, you know, it's fine. We'll just let it go. It's not like it's gone. We'll just let it go. Because it's not like it's gonna die. Unless it does. That'd suck. Tech Parasaur. As long as we, like, follow it around, it'll be fine. That's me. I want this. Stamina. Because they run out of stamina like crazy. So, let's just keep an eye on this Trinodon. It's fine. Not Trinodon. Parasaur. Keep an eye on it. So long as it doesn't die, we'll be fine. Because I do want it. It's a 204. It's a 204. Where's it gone? Oh, I've lost it. Well, that's lovely. I look away for 1 minute, and it's totally gone. Okay. Well, it can't have gone far, so... Oh, these were the guys that were fighting the Rex. And there's the Rex. Did the Parasaur go this way? Is that it? That's it. We found it. It's bloody. Still. Which isn't great, but, like, that's okay. Okay, I guess. It's just... Yep, I'm just watching. Let's pick up the droppings, because I still need it for the farm. Let's just pick up as much as we can right now. I don't think it's really going to affect the carry weight. No, we're only like half. Those are some fantastic colors on this Equus, though. How do you tame an Equus? I don't actually know. I have no idea how to tame an Equus. Maybe it's like a passive, or at least some variant of the passive. Let me just kind of like look at it, see if it's passive or not. Why are you down here? Put taming food in last spot. Yeah, so it's passive. That's cool. That's cool to know. I wonder what food it takes. Probably like carrots or something. I hear people like feed horses carrots. And Equises are horses, at least for the most part. They're like dinosaur horses, but still horses. So, on the bright side, though, we've also finally found some Ankleys. They're not going to be like an amazing level, but like Ankleys are Ankleys, which is fantastic. What level are you? Why won't you show me? Oh, it's up there. 290. That's pretty good. Are you bloody still? Still? Kind of, not really. It's better. But it's still working on it. Do carrots exist in ARK? My gut says yes, but I don't know. That's not what I want. I want tab. Let me look. Let me look here. That's not at all. Nope, why would I even try looking there? It's not like we can craft carrots. Do plots tell us what can be planted in them? No, they do not. No, they do not. That's fine. That's fine. I've got a gut feeling that there are carrots. I think probably like rock carrots. I see seeds for those. That would make sense that you need to grow rock carrots from the seeds. I mean, I know like it's got carrots in the name, but I don't know. It's probably just me being dumb, but still. If it's bloody. Well, for one, it's not running away, so it's not scared of me, which is good. I'm gonna... Taking a drink. Lovely. It's hard to tell if it's like healing or not, especially since I can't like check its stats. Like it should be. It's a wild parasaur, so why wouldn't it be healing or like eating on its own? So I don't know. Jesus. Let's take that and that. And let's equip those. We've got some stuff. I'm gonna drop them in the farm. Let's see. Everything has at least a little, except for that one. Let's drop in there. That one's gonna run out kind of soon. That one needs some. That one's fine for a little while. That one needs some. That one needs some. So they all need at least a little, for the most part, or at least they can all take some. So, I think right now the play is going to be a what's it called? Totally forgetting what it's called, but it's used for like farming. So here we go. Compost bin. Fiber thatch wood. Fiber thatch wood. Fiber thatch. Need wood. Not sure how much wood, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna get it anyways. Wood. There we go. I don't know why I said wood. There we go. There's if I was just equipping my axe, but that's fine. It's fine. Let's jump. 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 There we go. Tree. I want to kill this tree. Killing a tree. It's ARK. It's fine. We don't need to worry about killing trees or not. Do that. We killed that in one hit. That was impressive. Let's run this way. What is that? Oh, it's a stego. It looks weird with just half of it sticking out like that. I want to kill this. I'd rather kill these than an actual tree. Just like the trees are just kind of like... I'd rather kill the driftwood. Because it's just driftwood. It's kind of garbage. There's two down there. We're gonna take some damage. We didn't? Okay, that's impressive. I was like legitimately surprised. Like, you could probably hear that. Okay. There's another one. There we go. By now, if we don't have enough, I will be surprised. There we go. Yeah, we've got enough. What is these? What is these? What are these? Oh, we have access to these now. To these, plot squares. These are great because they, like, automatically snap to, like, floors and ceilings and stuff. Which I really like. I feel like one of these can pick up, droppings. Yeah, this one. Which is very useful. I don't know. It's S+. Does Automated ARK have one? Or something that does that at least? Refrigerated feeding trough. So food lasts longer, I suppose. Puts in dung beetles, collects. Okay. So this will automatically distribute to dung beetles, and if dung beetles are filled up, I guess it'll put it in here, and then pushes to the silo. It's a silo. Here's the silo. Collects fertilizer from compost bin and distributes it evenly among crop plots. Even modded ones, so like S+ crop plots. That sounds awesome. I'm all about that. Let's see. Honestly, AA is fantastic, and it like revolutionizes the game, like legitimately. And the Smithicator, that's awesome. It's like a smithy with a fabricator on top. So like this is the bottom, I think, and this is probably the top or something. I forget. I forget exactly how it works, but I know that it's awesome. Okay. Let's go put down that what you call it? Compost bin. Yep. Let's put that like there, here, here. There we go. And we need thatch. Where's their thatch? We have it in our inventory. Yes, we do. Thatch. Boom. We've got like 600. That's fantastic. Let's just drop everything else in here now. I don't want to pause. Let's put a little bit of wood in each of these. Let's put some in there. Don't really need as much in there. Let's put some in there. Let's take these out. I want to go collect some more metal pretty soon. How are we doing on metal, actually? Oh, we're like fresh out, so I'll put that out for now since we're just wasting wood. And let's put in there. I'm unsure if I should... Actually, let's just drop that in there, and we will... Can we split it? No. We can't split it in here, but that's fine. Let's put our egg in here, and the eggs too, berries too, since we're not really using them. We want to... I want to go get some droppings. Ooh, right. I want to check up on that parasaur, see if it's healed any. Before I forget now that I've just remembered. Where is it? Right there. Hello. Hey, an egg. It's just a dodo egg. Nothing overly interesting. Yes, you've healed. Fantastic. Okay. So now that I've got you on neutral, we should be able to knock this guy out pretty easily. Female. Girl. There's so many girls compared to the guys, and it's just kind of like most dinos that I come across are girls, which is just kind of weird. Are we going to kill it before we knock it out? 2, 1, 2. There we go. Okay. I was like legitimately afraid, and I put the berries back. Ugh. Dumb. I knew I was going to go tame one. Ugh. I'm a little nervous though, since it fell unconscious. Since it was bloody when it fell unconscious, which means it might not have a whole lot of health, which, you know, that's not amazing, but I'm not too worried about it, but still. Yeah, it's got like a surprisingly low amount of health for that level, but I guess that's alright, because it'll gain health when we tame it, because from the levels that it's going to get. It'll get like about 100 levels. About. So if it gains like about 100 levels, it'll boost the health that it should have by like a good amount. Not like a crazy amazing amount, but a good amount. So right now, well, we're taming this guy. Oh, wow, we won't even need narcotics. This is fantastic already. And it may even stick at like 101 on the taming. Even, probably not though, since we aren't, I'm totally blanking on the word. Since we aren't feeding it with anything better than just mejoberries, it'll take a bit longer, but that's fine. That's fine. I am going to need to go in like 20 minutes, but that's, 20 minutes away. So I will kind of start winding stuff down. Not really. This is probably going to be like one of the last things that we do today. I'm going to want to drop a decent amount of these droppings in to our farm, and probably the rest into the not fabricator. What am I thinking? Compost bin. Yep. What is coming from all of these? Is it you? It might be. We may want to have like a couple of pigs too, because pigs are just good, like, producers of droppings. It's almost done. That's fantastic. We don't have a saddle for it. I don't even think I'm gonna make a saddle for it. I don't even think that I need to. It disappeared. I don't even think that I need to. Either way, you know, like, I don't even think that I need to, because I'm probably not even gonna ride it around. I'm probably just gonna have it. I mean, it would be cool to have a saddle just so that we could, like, get it up the hill, but, like, it's resources that... Do I even care to waste? Like, what are the resources for it? So, parasaur. That's not how you spell spare. Yeah, there we go. Fiber hide wood. It's not a lot. It's not terrible. I don't even need to, like, stick here for the whole... It's done. Okay. So... It's a girl again. I guess we'll just call it Petra. No. Para. Since we've already got a Petra, we'll just call it Para. Let's just stop and let's whistle neutral so that it won't be aggressive, really, for no reason. Let's make a saddle for it, just so that I can get it up here. You know, I don't really care for it to have a saddle, but, you know, for the resources that it needs, it's like nothing. So let me put in a good amount of our droppings into our farm. Let's drop something in there. Let's drop... something in there. Let's drop something in there. Something in there. And something in there. And let's just throw the rest into the bin. To the bin with you. And let's throw the rotten meat in there. Right, I want to craft up the parasaur saddle. What do we need? Fiber thatch wood. That is totally not what those... Fiber hide wood. Fiber hide wood. Fiber hide, and we don't have wood, so let's grab some from there. Let's pair us. There we go. Now let's throw the rest in there. That's totally not the right place for that. Let's throw the rest of the wood in there, and the rest of our resources in there. Now let's hop on you. Actually, you've got a level, so let's put a level into your weight. Do I have a level? I think I just saw that I had a level. Yes, I do. Put into stamina. Let's take off. Let's bring the saddle down to you so that we can bring you up. I won't fly. No, let's leave the flyer up here because I don't need it all the way down there. It's not that far. I mean, like, worst case scenario, I just jump off the cliff. Actually, let's take a look. Is it far enough? I think it is. Whoop. It's not far enough. But I lived. I legitimately thought that was not going to work as well as it did. Or at least work slightly better. I don't know. That little bit that, like, came out at the end of the cliff was kind of, you know, not great, but whatever. Let's put that on you. I'll just leave the meadows in there, actually. These are some pretty good stats on this. These stats are, like, better than our Pteranodon. But I mean, the Pteranodon flies, so Still better. Pick up this, dropping, and then we'll just ride him. Her. I did it again. I always do that. I always do that. Okay. Maybe forward just a little bit so I can grab that. There we go. Now let's head up. I like iguanodons better than parasaurs, but this parasaur... Oh my god. Again? That was so fast. But this parasaur has some cool colors, and it's a fairly high level. And we're really only using it to produce droppings for the farm. So I don't particularly care. Once we... I don't even know where I want to store it. Do I want to store it over at the base or like over here? I think we'll just kind of like leave it right there. Yeah. I don't see why not. I'll also like throw some more of our berries in that just because I can. First let's throw these in there. How long is this taking? Jesus, does that take a while. I always forget how long it takes to make fertilizer. Until I'm actually there watching that bar slowly move, or like, you know, just looking at it hoping that it moves a little faster, but it never does. What was that? What even are you? Where have you gone? Is that a... Was it a pego? It's gone. I don't even see it swimming. Did it die? Is it on the cliff? It might have gotten stuck? Oh my god. What? That was just so crazy. Let's leave that there for now. Let me just pop my head in down here. I totally don't see it anywhere. Whoa. The thing is just gone, whatever it was. It looked like some kind of like raptor, little raptor thing. But I don't know. Is that it? That might be it. No, that's just an oviraptor. It's nothing, really. Yeah, I totally don't see that, whatever it was. It's just an Ichthyornis. No. Oh well, I'm not very worried about it, but it was just kinda some crazy thing lunged at me. I can't find it, but whatever. Whatever. It must not be that important then. Unless it actually was. But whatever. We dodged it. Fine with me. Let's put in the weight or not. There's really nothing that we need to worry about. Let's put... That's me. I always do that. Sometimes I'll just like pull up a screen and I'll be looking at it wondering what stats I should level it, put a level into, but I'm looking at my stats, not the animals. So it's just kind of crazy. Crazy? That's totally not the word to describe that, but you know what I'm talking about, I'm certain. Yep. One thing that would be a good play is, well, one, a stego, for while we're waiting on greenhouse stuff. But two, an Ankley. Since we're out of metal, it may be a good idea to get an Ankley so that we can tame up some stuff like right now. So let me look into trank. That's not how you spell trank arrows. I don't want to make 35. Let's make like 15. I don't know what level that trank was, but I don't really care, because right now I can just kind of right now I can pretty much just get it, unless it's something like crazy, so it doesn't have enough, then I definitely won't have enough. Let's just take a look at what level it is. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Is it? I'm not seeing it. Am I just blind? Or is it like gone? It might be over here, maybe. Maybe. No, it looks gone. What is that? It's a brightly colored something or other. There's an Eckley. It's got some bright colors on it. That's level 200. I think the one that we had before was better, but still. That's one to remember. Is that an Eckley? That's an Eckley. Okay. I must have like totally looked past this. But what level is it? Yeah, 290. We'll go with this one. I think it might be a good idea to make a pen, at least for the Eckley. I think that there's like a bunch of stuff around here that we can get with pens, or at least debatable. I think we should probably, yeah, I think we'll make a pen because we can get that stego too, depending on what level it is. Is this a decent level? 290, yeah. So we'll build a pen down here, either now or next stream. Let me check the time. We've got like 7 minutes about before I'm gonna need to get going. So we can start a pen. We'll do that. We will start a pen. By now I should have access to stone. I'll really just need to go around collecting a lot of stone. But I'm okay with that. Since I want a stego and I want that Eckley. So let me actually like look up. I want to make like a 3x3 pen. So let's stone foundation. Let's go with S plus. That's a normal one. So S plus. So we need stone, thatch, and wood. We're pretty close to having one. I'm just gonna like keep collecting and keeping an eye on my weight, really. We can worry about the thatch and wood later, because we're gonna need less thatch and wood than we will stone, so I don't really care right now. It's only gonna take a couple of minutes to collect as much thatch and wood as we need. But stone is probably gonna take a bit longer. So for the rest of the stream, we're probably just going to be collecting this stone and thatch and wood, and maybe we'll be able to start laying out the foundations. We're probably set on Tranks. It's a 290. Since we're here right now, I'm going to look it up on Dododex just to see what's going on with that. But I'm going to, yeah, so I'll look that up on Dododex. Eckley, 290. It's looking like about 20 minutes. But what are we gonna need for Tranks? That's the question. Ooh. It says 49. That's definitely a higher number than I was expecting. It's perfectly alright, but still. It's higher than I was expecting. We're definitely going to need to look into the farm to see if that will suffice, or if we can even pull that off with what we have growing. Let me pull up a calculator just to see if that's going to be enough for like a 3x3. We're gonna need like 720, I think. So yeah, that should be enough. And we've still got a little bit of weight, but I'll drop it off before we go collecting some. I'm going to drop this off in the smithy. We'll collect some wood and thatch. For the most part, I think we're just gonna we'll craft up the foundations and get that going. But I really think once we're done with this pen, I will probably what I'll do is I'll move all of the rest of the wood, not wood, stone in here so that we can start crafting. We probably didn't even need to make a to collect as much stone as we collected, but it's fine. How many trinkets? 20. What number did I say? I said like 49. We've got 20. Yeah, I'll make 20 more. I'll make 20 more. Yeah. I'll make the 20 more. I'm not too concerned about it. I'll get narcotics. It's fine. It's done. That's as much as that's getting. So, let me go get some wood and thatch and stuff. I don't quite know how much of each we're gonna need. I just know that we're gonna need a sizable amount. So let me get this set up. We have a pretty good amount of wood. Let's go for thatch now. And we will just keep chopping, really. Yeah, this should be enough. We've got like 41 tranks. That's like a decent amount. But still. Let me take those, and now let's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. What are we gonna run out of? Thinking thatch? No, wood. We're gonna run out of wood. Yep. I'll just wait until it's done crafting, because we're gonna be so slow while we're going to go pick stuff up. Yeah, we're out of wood. What are we at? How many do we have? 6, so we need 3 more. So we're definitely gonna need some more wood. We're probably gonna need some more thatch. At least a little. Let me move my overlay down. Let's move that down there. It's like, yeah, it's a good place for that. We're probably good on thatch, at least for a while. My button wasn't working. Let's click the X. Probably because I wasn't actually in it since I moved the thing. Yep, that would make sense. So let's see. I want the axe. Now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's done. Let's go lay these out, and then I think we'll call it for the stream. Once we get these laid out, and once we get this pen started. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we may need some more so that it'll level out. Maybe not. Guess not. Okay. That is fantastic. Okay, guys. We're gonna call it for the stream right now. Let's put a point into stamina. So we're at 350. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks all for watching. Ben suggested some mods earlier. I will definitely look into those. And for now, if you liked what you saw here, make sure to follow so that you get notified when I go live. If you want to, I'm totally blanking. I'm looking at this thing looking at me. Man, the eyes are kind of weird on this. They just kind of like move. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to follow. It really helps a lot. And I will catch everybody in the next stream. So, let me end